Today, I would like to tell a few words about our work here in Russia as Zionist educators, as representatives of Arzenu. What do we do during a long time in Moscow, Tyumen, Chelyabinsk, St. Petersburg, all over Russia? We ask people to talk and to make classes explaining what happened now in Israel, what's new in politics and economy and education and everything. People are very interested in it because many of us have relatives in Israel. Parents, children, and we are very close to this country, and we would like to know how country lives, what happened there, and we try to organize, let's say not lectures, but rather give information in classes or in our preaching. Let's say 25% of our preaching have connection to the country, to the Eretz Israel, and we explain everything and try to feel warm feelings to our land. Also, we try and do it during, let's say, more than 10 years, definitely, but probably much more. We try to take a part in all meetings, especially in Moscow, to support State of Israel. If we know that there is meeting, we come, and all our members or our students, definitely our rabbis, take a part and give speeches and hold transparent. We try to support if there is any political event in Moscow or other cities. Also, we participate in all meetings with our Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, especially when he met Putin, even not just personally, we meet him in embassy and everywhere that was organized, actually, where it organized. And explain to all our congregation, explain what we have heard and discussed in those meetings. Also, ambassadors of Israel very often come to our congregation, especially in Moscow, definitely in Moscow, because the embassy in Moscow, Dorit Golender came for several times, and we discussed situation in Israel. And also Gary Koren came, and we participate in all his meetings that embassy organized in Moscow. We sent a lot of our young people for the program Taglit and Masa. They come back. They also tell us about their life in Israel, and they are very active members of our Netzer club. Mostly they are madrichim of Netzer clubs, and definitely they give their knowledge and their experience into our camps. They tell us truth. They saw it. It's very important for us to have such kind of young people group. And also maybe more wonderful experience that we have in our congregations. We are, let's say, more Zionistic in this way. Every Tu B'Shvat, we buy trees via Keren Kayemet. We buy trees for Israel. This year, in this Tu B'Shvat, we have bought all together, not this year, but all together. But this year was bought 1,000 trees. 1,000 trees. And we are very proud. This is the most significant, our input, I mean physical input to our support of Israel. A few times when there were conflicts with Lebanon and Syria, we try to collect money, sent not a lot, but people know that if something happened in Israel, we have to support it. And we sent money, $1,000, $3,000, but we sent to congregation, to support congregation, especially in Haifa, when it was bombed. It means Zionist education is a very important part of our congregational life in Russia. We are proud to belong to Arzenu, to the party that support Israel, that knows problems of Israel, and we work very closely. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your concern. And thank you for concern of all our congregation around Russia. Good luck and Happy New Year. Shana Tova Mituka.